I don't care what you say, it's still probably better than the Forest movie from this year. From 1982. Welcome to day 7 of my Scare Show 3 titled Random Romp. Let us begin. The plot. A group of 4 friends are going camping. I know, totally original. Well, actually, 2 girls are going ahead, and the 2 guys try to catch up to them later. You know, because we need to build tension, and this is the best way we know how. You're fired! Anyways, the 4 friends are being stalked by this cannibalistic hillbilly. Well, actually, the 2 girls are, while the 2 guys sit down with the guy and have some dinner and a fucking sleepover party. He's the killer! I'm sorry, but if you mention this guy who lives in the middle of the woods in a cave, and he is serving meats you've never tasted before, be kind and politely decline by getting the fuck out of there. This tastes like my girlfriend. I wonder why. Anyways, the 2 things I love about this plot is majorly centered around the killer for this movie. His backstory isn't one filled with birth defects or mutations. This isn't just about a guy losing it one day after a startling discovery. What follows is actually pretty creepy, and I won't spoil it. This tastes just like my wife and 2 kids. Delightful. The second thing I enjoy about this flick is the campfire story-esque feel it has to it. It feels like the film ends the plot as just one big scary story before turning in for the night, just stretched out to an hour and a half. The characters, the 2 couples are fairly likable, not that deep, but tolerable. The killer kind of seems like he's just there to be the killer, and didn't get the backstory part of the script until later in the production stage. Still, he's quite interesting. He does evolve from a creepy old man to a, I guess, creepier old man. There are even 2 kid actors who do a fairly good job. Not too much gore in this movie though, but what there was effective. Now here are some of my dislikes for this movie. The acting and some of the characters could have been and should have been more fleshed out. It does get cheesier than the average 80s slasher film at times. It also doesn't feel like a straight up horror film, but more of a serious crime drama in the middle of the woods. There could have been more gore to increase the horror element of this film, and the plot is half-assed. There's no other way around it. While the backstory works, the plot itself in the forefront doesn't. Overall, I give The Forest from 1982 a 2.5 out of 5. I am Brian Gatto, host of Horror Show Movie Reviews. Make sure to like my Facebook page in the description below and leave comments and subscribe.